Ladies and gentlemen from across the world, welcome to the 8th episode of the 20 Questions Quiz podcast. We're thrilled to continue our journey through the world of knowledge and discovery in this exciting instalment of our General Knowledge series. As we delve into this episode, we're reminded of the beauty of curiosity and the joy of learning. The 20 Questions is all about celebrating the quest for knowledge, and today we have another opportunity to explore a wide range of fascinating topics. Here is how the game unfolds. You'll be facing a series of 20 thought-provoking questions, each one building on the last, and the challenge will gradually intensify. From historical mysteries to scientific wonders, from pop culture to geography, each question will push you to think critically and expand your horizons. To ensure a level playing field, each question will be read twice, allowing you to grasp its essence before the timer starts ticking. But remember, you've got a mere 10 seconds to provide the correct answer. A single incorrect response and it's game over. And the idea is to get as far as you can without getting a single question wrong. So how far will you go? Can you conquer all 20 questions in this episode? The pursuit of intellectual greatness awaits you. So without further ado, let the countdown begin. Best of luck on your quest to see if you can defeat 20 questions. Okay, here we go once again. Settle back, settle in, and let me begin. Question number 1 of 20 is this. We start very, very, very easy, but they will get harder as we go along. Question 1. What is sold from a box office? What is sold from a box office?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A box office typically sells tickets for various events and performances, primarily for movies, theatre productions, concerts, sports events, and other forms of entertainment. Tickets is the right answer. Question 2. Complete the title of the Roald Dahl book. Charlie and the what? Complete the title of the Roald Dahl book. Charlie and the what?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The title of the Roald Dahl book is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Moving on to question 3. What is the second planet from the Sun? What is the second planet from the Sun?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The second planet from the Sun in our solar system is Venus. Venus is the right answer. Question number 4. With which meat is apple sauce usually served? With which meat is apple sauce usually served?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Apple sauce is often served with pork dishes. It's a popular condiment to accompany roast pork, pork chops, and other pork-based meals. The sweet and tangy flavour of apple sauce complements the savoury taste of pork, making it a classic pairing in many cuisines. Moving on to question 5 of 20. What name is given to an industry in which the market is supplied by only one supplier, and also the name of a popular board game? What name is given to an industry in which the market is supplied by only one supplier, and it's also the name of a popular board game?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
An industry in which the market is supplied by only one supplier, and also the name of a popular board game, is called a monopoly. In a monopoly, a single company or entity controls the production and distribution of a particular product or service, giving them significant market power and often the ability to set prices. Question 6. Maths. What is the square root of 16? What is the square root of 16?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The square root of 16 is 4. This is because 4 multiplied by 4 equals 16. Question 7. Which spirit is the basis of a Mai Tai cocktail? Which spirit is the basis of a Mai Tai cocktail?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The basis of a Mai Tai cocktail is typically rum. It is a tropical cocktail that traditionally contains light rum, dark rum, lime juice, orange liqueur, such as an orange curacao, and sweet almond syrup. It's known for its fruity and refreshing flavour with a kick of rum, making it a popular choice for those looking for a tropical and slightly exotic drink. Moving on to question 8. Which Kentucky Army post is the location of the US Gold Bullion Depository? Which Kentucky Army post is the location of the US Gold Bullion Depository?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The United States Bullion Depository is often referred to as Fort Knox. Is the location of the US Gold Bullion Depository in Kentucky. It's a highly secure facility where a significant portion of the US government's gold reserves is stored. Fort Knox is also an active US Army base and is known for its high level of security. Question 9. What sort of creature is a mandrill? What sort of creature is a mandrill?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A mandrill is a type of primate and is the largest species of monkey in the world. It is known for its striking appearance, characterized by colourful facial markings, which include blue and red skin on its face with a bright pink rump. Mandrills are native to the rainforests of Central and West Africa. They are known for their social behaviour, living in large groups called troops and primarily feeding on fruits, seeds and other plant materials. Question 10. Which Shakespeare play features the character Shylock? Which Shakespeare play features the character Shylock?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The character Shylock appears in William Shakespeare's play The Merchant of Venice. Shylock is a Jewish moneylender and is one of the most complex and controversial characters in Shakespeare's works. The play explores themes of prejudice, justice and mercy, particularly in relation to Shylock's demand for a pound of flesh as collateral for a loan. Over the halfway mark. 10 to go. How are you getting on this week? Are you still in the game? Now we get to difficult territory. Question 11. Science. How many bones are there in the human skull? How many bones are there in the human skull?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The human skull consists of 22 bones. These bones include 8 cranial bones that form the upper part of the skull and protect the brain, and 14 facial bones that make up the lower part of the skull and give shape to the face. These bones are all connected in a way that allows for the complex structure and functions of the human head and face. Question 12. The parable of the Good Samaritan is in which book of the New Testament in the Bible? The parable of the Good Samaritan is in which book of the New Testament in the Bible?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The parable of the Good Samaritan is found in the New Testament of the Bible, specifically in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 10, verses 25 to 37. In this parable, Jesus uses the story of a compassionate Samaritan who helps a stranger in need to illustrate the concept of loving one's neighbour as oneself, regardless of differences or social barriers. We have 8 questions to go on this edition of 20 questions. Question 13 moves on to geography. Mount Logan is the highest peak in which country? Mount Logan is the highest peak in which country?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mount Logan is the highest peak in Canada. It is located in the Yukon Territory and is part of the St. Elias Mountains, which stretch across the border between Canada and the United States in Alaska. Mount Logan stands as the highest point in Canada, and it's known for its challenging climbing conditions due to its remote location and harsh weather. Question 14. How many people have set foot on the moon? How many people have set foot on the moon?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A total of 12 people have set foot on the moon. All of these moonwalkers were astronauts from the United States as part of NASA's Apollo program. The moon landings occurred between 1969 and 1972 during the Apollo 11, Apollo 12, Apollo 14, Apollo 15, Apollo 16 and Apollo 17 missions. 6 to go. Question 15 of 20 is this. Mark Twain described which vegetable as a cabbage with a college education? Mark Twain described which vegetable as a cabbage with a college education?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mark Twain famously described cauliflower as a cabbage with a college education. This humorous depiction reflects his playful and witty writing style. Now we're heading into the top 5 of this edition of 20 questions. 5 devilishly difficult questions separate you and potentially completing this game. Or are you now just playing along for fun? And hopefully picking up 1 or 2 nuggets of knowledge. Question 16 is this. Which historical figure married Fanny Nisbet in 1787? Which historical figure married Fanny Nisbet in 1787?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The historical figure who married Fanny Nesbitt in 1787 was Horatio Nelson, a British naval officer renowned for his leadership during the Napoleonic Wars. Nelson married Frances Fanny Nesbitt, a widow, from Nevis in the West Indies, on the Caribbean island of Nevis. This marriage occurred before Nelson's later famous naval exploits, such as the Battle of Trafalgar. Question 17 of 20. What was the pen name of the author John Griffith Cheney? What was the pen name of the author John Griffith Cheney?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The pen name of the author John Griffith Cheney was Jack London. Jack London was a prolific American author and journalist, best known for his adventure novels and stories, including The Call of the Wild and White Fang. He was a pioneer in the genre of adventure fiction and wrote about the natural world, often drawing from his own experiences as an adventurer and traveller. We have 3 questions left in this edition of 20 questions. Question 18 is this. Used as the title of a Hollywood film based on his life story, what was Robert Franklin Stroud's nickname? Used as the title of a Hollywood film based on his life story, what was Robert Franklin Stroud's nickname?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Robert Franklin Stroud, who was a convicted murderer and later became known for his interest in ornithology whilst in prison. He was nicknamed the Birdman of Alcatraz. His life story was the basis for a Hollywood film with the same title, Birdman of Alcatraz, released in 1962. The film starred Burt Lancaster as Robert Stroud and focused on his transformation from a violent criminal to a respected researcher of birds whilst incarcerated in Alcatraz prison. The penultimate question on this edition of 20 questions is this. Which country in Africa is immediately west of Western Zambia? Which country in Africa is immediately west of Western Zambia?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The country immediately west of Western Zambia in Africa is Namibia. Zambia shares its western border with Namibia, and Western Zambia is one of the regions of Zambia that is adjacent to Namibia. So then we've reached the end. Question 20. If you've got 19 right in a row, this is the question you need to defeat 20 questions. Question 20 of 20 is this. What post was held in India by Sir George Everest, the official after whom the highest mountain in the world is named? What post was held in India by Sir George Everest, the official after whom the highest mountain in the world is named?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sir George Everest, the Welsh geographer and surveyor, served as the Surveyor General of India from 1830 to 1843. It was during his tenure in this position that the highest mountain in the world, Mount Everest, was named after him. The mountain was previously known as Peak 15 before it was officially named in his honour by the Survey of India in 1865. Sir George Everest, the Surveyor General of India from 1830 to 1843, is the right answer. How have you done this week? How did you do? What question did you get to? Or did you defeat all 20 questions? Let me know on Twitter. Why not? At 20 Questions Quiz. I want to hear from you in an email. 20questionsquiz@gmail.com. I'd love to hear from you wherever you may be in the world. Let me know and I'll give you a shout out next time, maybe. Just to remind you, we have a series of sports 20 questions. There's 8 episodes available. And a series of 6 music editions as well. The general knowledge will continue every Thursday for the foreseeable future. I do hope you can join me wherever you may be in the world. Challenge your friends. Challenge your family. Let's see how far they can go on 20 questions. Till next time, from me, Johnny Bryan. Thank you so much for your company wherever you may be. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.